Yo, what's up? Jared Marshall, backstage, Country in the Park, night number 2 for our 25th anniversary, and I am pleased to be sitting next to Koe Wetzel.
What's going on?
How are you doing so far, man?
I'm good, man. You?
Welcome to California.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, man.
We have something in common.
What's that?
You're born in Pittsburgh, Texas.
Yeah.
I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
I mean, it's nowhere near one another, but I think I would have rather been from Texas.
Yeah, every time I tell people I'm from Pittsburgh, they're like, yeah, no, you're not. No,
You're a Steeler fan?
Yeah, right.
That would probably be the only reason you'd be allowed to be a Steeler fan, living in Texas and not be like a Cowboys fan or something.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Actually, Pittsburgh, we changed our name to Cowboys, Texas, for like one day whenever they went on those Super Bowl runs. And so, yeah, so unfortunately, I'm a diehard Cowboys fan.
Yeah,
but,
well, we won't hold that against you.
Yeah, for sure.
So, whenever you were younger, you actually started at an early age when it came to being on the road because your mom was a country artist and you went on tour with her.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, it was fun. You know, she never did a big tour or anything like that. She would just play like old opera houses and stuff like that. So, man, it was fun. You know, getting to be around live bands growing up and being the little turd running up and down the aisles and raising hell. It was a good time, man. It was a lot of fun to hang around, get to grow up around.
What was the first time you actually performed on stage?
I was 6 years old at a like 4th of July talent show or something. I don't know, and yeah, it didn't go very good, man. But we
gotten
made
better
it.
Since then.
Yeah. It's 360 from where it was. Yeah, so.
Nice. So what's one of your favorite memories from your childhood being on the road?
I think just like seeing the awe on people's face, because she had a beautiful voice, you know, and so just being able to see people enjoy watching my mom perform and stuff, that was really cool.
And that's what got you wanting to do it? Because I know you played football and you did a lot of other things, but that was like always in your heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is to do what she did.
For sure, absolutely.
So one of my favorite songs of yours, with a lot of people, is the February 28th, 1990.
Yeah.
Is that actually an autobiographical song? Like, oh, this was a crazy night. I've got to document this in music.
Yeah, for sure. After I think I spent like 30-something hours in jail, and I got out, and I was like, yeah, I got to write about this, man. I can't let this go to waste.
With all the places you've toured and been, not just in Texas, but all around the world now, what's the most interesting place that you've ever been? Doesn't have to be the best.
Yeah, interesting. I guess say Australia. We did I think it was we did a fest out there a couple months ago, and it was great, man. We got out there. It was just like a big Texas, right? So I don't know. I felt at home. I definitely moved there if they asked me to.
No,
I don't know if they let me in again.
You see any of the crazy animals though? Like
we did. We seen a lot of crazy cool, like the koalas and kangaroos and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Not the spiders and the snakes that are trying to kill you.
Nothing like that. No, we didn't go in the outback or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I wasn't about that life.
Not the steakhouse, the actual literal outback.
Yeah, the actual outback, but no.
So with your music career, starting off from a child and being with your mom, what's the worst advice in your music career anybody's ever given you?
Oh, man.
Not the best, because everybody gets great advice. What's the worst advice you're like, man, I am so glad I didn't follow that?
I don't, probably here, take this, drink this, you know? I don't know, man. It's I've got some really good advice. I got some really terrible advice. So I'd have to sift through them and get back to you on that one.
Okay, well then, with you, other than the February 28th song, is there like a go-to story for you? You're hanging out with your boys, and kind of like you're not going to believe this happened. Do you have like a crazy story from your life on the road, or just life in general that you're just like, oh man?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of stories that wouldn't incriminate me to me or my friends too bad. So
you could change the names to protect the innocent.
I don't know. Man, I can't really think. I'm terrible at storytelling.
Really?
Unless I'm really
You
drunk.
write country music.
I know, but I haven't been drinking today, so I'm just like kind of like, I don't know. I'm not very fun right now.
Yeah.
I apologize.
What's your favorite thing about being on stage? Because for those who haven't seen a Koe Wetzel concert, you're in for a treat. Because I've seen you a bunch of times, and you are a rock star out there.
Thank you.
What's your favorite thing about being on stage?
Man, it's just like, however long we get to. I think tonight we have like a 75-minute set. So just that freedom, you get to be on stage, you get away from life, like there's not a whole lot of things that you're thinking about. You're just up there playing music with your friends. And I don't know, going back to what I said about my mom, kind of the same thing, getting to pick out a fan or somebody that probably hadn't seen our set before and just see that look on their face, or if it's a fan that's singing every single word to our song or our concert. I think it's a lot of fun, man. It's addicting. It's a drug for sure.
Have you ever had that moment where you're singing like a brand new song and nobody really knows the words, but they're singing along like
Yeah,
they do?
for sure.
You're like, I appreciate the effort, but you don't
no
know
doubt.
this song.
Yeah, now it makes me question you. This whole other concert, you know, like.
Yeah, so I was actually wondering about that too. It's like, do you notice people out there? Because there's a lot of bright lights. You see there's thousands of people out there. Do you actually, what do you see in the crowd? Like, what do you notice? Like, what things catch your attention?
I kind of black out whenever I get on stage, so it's all over the place. But
You just get in the zone.
yeah, for sure.
Not the alcohol.
Not the alcohol, no. No, but yeah, it's just kind of like a haze kind of comes over me, and it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, I can't wait for everybody to get to see you out there.
Sure.
Because, like I said, I know from firsthand experience how awesome you are on stage.
Yeah.
Country in the Park, get ready. Koe Wetzel coming up next.
Yeah.